New Camp makes some great teardrops. You probably know about the 320. And then there's the new 360 with the twin beds, lots of windows. But you guys wanted an outside kitchen. So today we're gonna talk about the 360 with the outside kitchen. Man, it's got everything. Check it out, stick with me. I'm gonna show you all the details. Hey everybody, I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV. Today I'm going to tell you all the details on the 360 clamshell. It's an amazing trailer with the twin beds in the back, lots of space. Pretty incredible that this trailer only weighs 3,100 pounds. It's only 18 feet long. That's right, still a small teardrop with all of the fun, including the rear kitchen. So a lot to look at here. It's got a bathroom, outside kitchen, lots of space for sleeping. You're gonna love it. Stick with me. Let's head inside. Folks, I can honestly say there is not a more spacious feeling 18-foot trailer out there on the market, especially in a teardrop. You know, you do lose a little bit of space with the curve on a teardrop, so the interior can feel a little smaller, but this light wood, windows on literally every wall, it's just incredible. All right, now that we're getting past that, let's talk about the details. I'm going to start right back here behind me. Now, this is the 360 clamshell. In the standard 360, you have this lovely large refrigerator right here. You've got a flip-up freezer, a little tab, not a flip-up, a sideways, but still big enough freezer for those pints of ice cream you like to take. Plenty of space here. It is a 12-volt refrigerator, but you've got solar on the top, so you're good. It is very efficient. It is the compressor-driven refrigerator, not that real energy-sucking refrigerator you might have had in the past. So, love the refrigerator. You've got a little storage right here on top, and that's like 18 inches deep, so that's quite a bit of space there. Next to it, you've got a nice open countertop. Now remember, in the 360, you've got a stove sink combination right here. That has all been moved to the outside. What? You don't want to cook outside in the rain? Gotcha. I bet you guys are creative enough to put a hot plate, maybe an induction burner there, and right next to it, your coffee pot. Got to have a place for that. So there's plenty of space here to maybe set up some electric cooking if you want to do that. And tons of space underneath. So let's take a look here. Over here, I love this. It would be super easy to just leave this as an open space, but it is much more efficient to have pull-out drawers here like they have. Now this is some of the stuff that comes with it, but you've got these pull-out drawers on top and then another one underneath. And they go almost the full depth of this countertop. So you've got some nice storage here. And then, of course, once you close these, you've got more underneath. Two more drawers here, right there. And then on this side, it looks like it's storage, but it is actually access to the battery and over here to the controls. So nothing you need to access often, but it is nice to know you can easily get to it. Now, that lithium battery you saw in there, that comes with it. The Battle-Born lithium with the internal heat comes with the camper. That's unusual. Most of the time, when a trailer arrives at the dealership, they have to put in a battery, and of course, they're going to put in the least expensive one, which is a standard wet cell battery. Lithium is going to charge faster from the solar that's on the roof, and it's going to be much more efficient because you can use almost all the power in that lithium battery. No maintenance? I mean, what's not to love about a lithium battery? All right, right over here, you've got a very efficient space, hooks on both sides, and this beautiful window. Of course, if you're familiar with New Camp, you know they have a blackout shade on the bottom. You've got a screen on the top, and of course you can do it half and half, or you could pull it all the way down. Just whatever works for you. Lift this up. You've got nice open space here. They are acrylic insulated windows, so it's really going to help on a hot day or on a cold day, either one. It's part of why this feels so great up here, even though it is a bit of a tight space on this counter. I love it. It's plenty for me to have a coffee pot and, like I said, a few things to cook with inside. The bathroom is right here in the corner, and it's really incredible how little space it takes up. Yes, it's a wet bath, a toilet shower combination, but aren't you going to want more living space? Maybe you can live with a little less bathroom? I don't know. It's not that bad. Let's check it out. So yes, I'm 5 foot tall. That's right. Maybe a little more with my shoes on. But with shoes on, Clint is 6'5". So let's see what he looks like in this bathroom. Okay, so if you're 6'5", sitting down is definitely the way to go, right? A few other features in here that are really nice. You've got a mirror right here on the wall. You do have some ducted heat. Love that. You want a nice toasty bathroom when you have to take a shower and it's cold. So the sink is back here behind the toilet. Very efficient design. It's right on the curve here. And what I love is that the faucet doubles as your shower head. So nice feature there. You know, one of the things about small campers, everything needs to do at least 2 things. Definitely works there. So guys, not a huge space, but it certainly works. And you've got everything in the bathroom that you need. All right, let's move on. Now over here, starting on this side, microwave at the top. The microwave is an option, so if you wanted more storage and you would never use a microwave, very easy, that's doable. Most of the ones you see on dealer's lot will have the microwave built in. It's one of the few options. Now, coming down, you've got a little storage right on top here. I mean, it's about the size of a shoebox, but hey, everything counts. Right down here, of course, you've got a stereo, all the plugins, the USBs. It does have an HDMI plug-in, Bluetooth, all the things in a very small face. And right below that, you've got another drawer. You want to use every square inch, right? And then down below, right here, you've got another drawer. Now this one isn't quite as long. That's as big as it opens. But again, a great storage space and about 10 inches deep. So you'll love that. All right, let's keep going. There's lots to see. Now, obviously, there's a Jensen TV in here. That's 12 volts. So what that means is it's running directly off the battery. You don't need to plug in to power the television. Might be important if you're stopping at a rest area, maybe have something you want to see, entertain the kids. So another thing I want to mention while I'm right here is you do have a LED light hidden right underneath this shelf. Now that's on both sides. You've got some in the kitchen as well and some hidden LEDs in the back. The lighting in this trailer is just awesome. So keep that in mind. You don't need these glaring overhead lights. Now next to the microwave, you have a nice storage space here. There are slots so that you can put in adjustable shelves. They do come with it, so that's nice if smaller shelves are useful for you. And then another cubby back here. Now this is almost 2 feet deep here, so it's a huge space. Over here, maybe only 1 foot deep with about a 3-inch lip on it, and the speaker underneath from your stereo that we mentioned. And of course, a beautiful big window makes this side of the trailer not only function really well, have all the features that you need, but it just opens up the space. Let's talk about the sleeping area here, because this is one of the twin beds. It's 31 inches wide and 80 inches long. Now, inches, if they're throwing you, that's as long as a queen or a king bed in your house. So this is not made for children. If you're tall, you still probably will be fine right here. Can be used like as a sofa. You could put big pillows in the back. It is stationary. It doesn't make up into anything else. So a nice seating area like I'm using it now, or of course in the evening, a nice sleeping area. Right underneath here, there's just a few more things to look at. Right here underneath my feet, there is the battery disconnect. You only want to use that when you're actually storing your camper. You don't want to use it when you're traveling because it technically disconnects the battery so it can't charge. So right underneath here, and of course your converter is right there on the end. That's going to have all the breakers and fuses. That converter is going to take the 110 power, the actual AC power, convert it to DC and trickle charge your battery. So you will find that in every trailer on the market, and easy access to breakers and fuses if you have any electrical issues. All right, an intake right there for that area right there for venting, and a 110 plug right next to the dinette. I know a lot of you guys are working on your computers, so that's an important feature. Let's talk about the back of the trailer next, because there's more storage and it's just beautifully done. I want to point out that just the layout of this and the wood, I think it's striking. They have done a beautiful job of laying it out. You've got storage, but you've got this nice open wood panel here. That would be great for any of the decor that you want to add to your trailer. Maybe you like things simple and you leave it plain, but what a great canvas, guys. So shelf right up at the top, it's only 3 or 4 inches deep. And let's take a look at these other cubbies. So let me show you this side. It's identical on the other side. You have a nice storage right here, about 8 inches deep. I don't know, maybe about a foot tall, but it does get a little bit sloped in the back. I love the rounded fronts, and you've got storage there. You do have this shelf here, and then down below, these panels open up and you have storage here. It goes down, I'm touching the bottom of it, so it's probably 4 inches deep and runs all the way across. It is separated, so there is storage on both sides, because in the middle, you've got a vent right here and then the USB-C on top and a standard USB underneath. So if you've got a new phone or need different types of plugs, it's all right here. You've got one of each. Great to have that. In the middle, you do have a drawer. Pulls out right here. Nice to have a center drawer with a really nice soft close. I also like having kind of a side table right in the middle, you know, place to put your book, your glasses, just anything you might want to grab. Of course, your phone if you're charging it. You do have a night light. These night lights are going to go blue, or if you hold it down, they turn white. So you've got your choice there. And also, right up in the center, you've got a light that has 3 different levels of lighting. So with a single touch, you turn it on, and it's blue. Then you can have white at 3 different levels. I tell you, the lighting in here is perfect. Power fan right here, so if you want to open all these windows, just create that breeze by pulling the air out. It's amazing. Also, you can reverse it, have it bring air in. Whatever works for you, that power fan is going to make it really comfortable in here. So we've talked about this backspace. Now, one of the things that makes this trailer so amazing is that you have a dinette that turns into another twin bed. Now, this is laying down here. Of course, you drop the table down. You just fold this table leg up, drop it down, pull the cushions together, and you've got a nice sleeping area. It's very simple to do. You've also got, for your dinette, this ratchet back. Now you can just pull it up halfway, and you can make a nice leaning lounge space here. That sounds great for watching that TV. But if you pull it all the way up, then you've got a dinette. The dinette table's comfortable for 2 people, a very sturdy table, and I mean, right here by the window, I think it's a perfect layout. Let's look at the storage up above because it's a little more than we saw on the other side. You've got this smaller bin right here to match the one on the other side, but because you don't have the microwave, you get a second open bin that's about 18 inches deep, and then a larger open space right here. Now there are adjustable shelves for this area as well, so if shelves work, just add them in, however it works for you. All right, a few more things in the front to show you, so let's move over there. Monitor panels are so important to tell you the levels in your tanks. This trailer has a 25-gallon freshwater tank. It's got an 18-gallon gray, and then of course the 5-gallon cassette toilet. So with the fresh and the gray, you're going to be able to see that right over here by pushing the buttons, and they're very easily labeled. Down below, the porch light, the water pump, the lights over the sink, and the accent lights in the dining area. So both of these accent lights can be turned on separately. You know, lights are a big thing for me because when I'm camping, I want it dark with just a little bit of light to see. That's tough to do if it's not set up correctly. Underneath here is the Alde system controls. Now the Alde system is underneath the seating here, and that is what gives you not only the nice radiant heat, but it also gives you hot water. The reason I love this system is because it's quiet. It doesn't have a fan that comes on and off all night. It's very slow heat, so once your trailer warms up, I didn't mean that it takes a long time to heat it up, but it's a nice even heat. And that's really nice. So it just stays that really nice temperature. It's quiet. It's just great. And then you can also turn on the hot water if you need that as well. So all of that is controlled right here in this system. And if you want to see the details of that, we have YouTube videos out on it. So just Google that with Princess Craft. It probably is on our tech channel. So this will also, in this particular trailer, control your air conditioning. So the air conditioning is also under the seat. So you've got a nice AC, nice heat, and hot water, all controlled right here with your Alde system. You've got a 110 plug, then of course another USB and a USB-C right here underneath. So now that we've talked about the basics, there's just a few more things I want to point out because they try to use every inch in this trailer. This door, it's got storage pockets in it. It's got another storage container underneath. You can black out the window, and when you open this door, you've got a screen that pulls across. It's amazing. You've also got a little storage that we didn't talk about, and right underneath this seat, there is a nice little cubby for you to put shoes, maybe some things that you don't need very often. They fit right in that space. No doors to open. It's just a nice cutout space. Now on the other side, you've got an open space here. That's where I would kick off my shoes when I come in the door because half of this seat is open underneath. The other thing, right here, when you've got 3 inches of cabinet space, you want to be sure you can store something there. And they have made a beautiful little spice rack style cubby here with 2 shelves. They've just done a great job using every inch of this trailer. I love the feel, I love the windows, I love the sleeping arrangement and the versatility. Not much I don't love about this trailer, I can tell you that. Let's go outside and take a look because tons more features out there, including that really nice outdoor kitchen. Gotta love the nice sturdy step, the boondock handle right here. Now the boondock package, it used to be optional. It is now standard on the 2025, so no problem there. And coming around to the back, this really nice kitchen. I might just convert you over to be an outdoor cook if you're not used to cooking outdoors, because this has everything you need. You have this wonderful Camco cooler. You can still keep things on the inside refrigerator, but a cooler right here is super handy. Nice counter space up here. You do have plugs right here. Again, the USB-C, USB, and a little cigarette lighter plug and a 110 plug right at the top. I love the shelves at the top. Set it up for what you want to cook, the way you like to cook it. You're ready to go. 2-burner stove right here. Got the spark ignition on it right there, and sink on the side, and storage drawers on the right. Look at that, about 4 or 5 inches deep. 2 of them right there. Now underneath, you've got a fair amount of storage right there. Take a look, it's just amazing. And of course you do have a little plumbing to contend with, but plenty of space right there. I love the finish out on this. You don't see raw wood, you don't see things that, I don't know, are hidden that look rough or unfinished. So the craftsmanship is just beautiful on these. You do have an accent light over here as well. Really nice because you've got an LED light strip underneath these shelves. Just give you a little bit of light on the countertop. Beautiful layout, light at the top. I don't know what's not to love about this. Now stepping around, this is going to be your Nautilus system and your Alde vent. Now the Nautilus system is going to be the controls for the water system. Your water hose can come right through the hatch underneath, come up here and connect to your city water connection. But once you do that, then you notice there is no place to fill the tank because you do that right here. Same hose, same connection. And right up here, you will see all the different configurations for these 4 levers. They're all color-coded, very easy to use. And whether you want to fill your tank, whether you want to use the city water and not use the tank at all, or you know, maybe you're dry camping and pumping out of that tank. They're all different settings right here. And just look at the picture, move the knobs, you're good to go. Nothing to remember. That's my favorite part. You do have hot and cold water right here, that coiled hose that you can clip in, so you have a spray port, and you've got the cable and the satellite connections. Also, you have an outside solar panel connection right in here. So if you wanted to use a portable solar panel on the outside, very easy to do. But this is the Black Canyon package with the Boondock, so it comes with 190 watt on the roof already. So if you wanted to add to that 190 watts, just get yourself a suitcase portable solar panel. Plug it in right here. They've got it all set up for you. Right below that is going to be the light for this compartment. Beautiful thing about this light is that you can turn it on and off, or you can set it for motion sensor. And the minute you walk up to it, it's going to come on, so you'll have immediate access in here. No fumbling for the light in the dark. So that is a really nice feature. I love the Nautilus system in here. It makes everything easy, compact, and very efficient. Okay, your shore power connects right here. And then you notice you've got your nice off-road tires with the black wheels. Coming up, this is the sewer outlet, but it's not the black tank, it's only your shower water right here. So just hook up your standard 3-inch sewer hose right here, but no sewer, that's in the cassette toilet. I'll show you that next. This is simply dumping the shower and the sink water from the bathroom. All right, right up here, the cassette toilet. Now, if you're one of those that goes, ooh, I don't know if I want to do a cassette, I love it. I don't have to deal with dump stations. It's just so easy with this. Just slide this out, and there's handles all over it. It is very easy to manage, and it's got wheels on it, so if you need to go somewhere to dump it, you just roll it right along. Once you get there, I like to put my foot behind it, put this handle back in place so it's out of my way. You swivel this out, take the cap off, of course, and then there's another holding position in the back. You simply dump the tank. Now you can dump it at a dump station, but you can also dump it in any toilet anywhere, whether it's a porta potty, a compost toilet, or whether it's a bathroom at the park, or a bathroom at your home. It's gonna dump just like a bucket of mop water. And then put the cap on, close it up, wheel it back to your camper, and all you need to do is to slide it in, and it opens up by itself. You notice everything is all closed up when you slide it out. There is nothing splashing, nothing moving. It really is a great system. So for those of you who really like to boondock, that's the way to go. Now, one thing that has really improved lately in the past few years on these, the 2025 has this full-length tub. So you can open these, I don't know if it's open, and then you also have a latch holding it closed. And this diamond plate tub is almost the full width of the front of this trailer. So you've got all of this front storage here and a propane on the end. So you don't need your batteries in here. You can put your sewer hose in here, you can put camping gear, just anything you want to put up here. It's a great feature. They put a holder right here for your 7-way plug. Now they are manual cranks, but you can upgrade that to electric at your dealer if you really want the ease and convenience of that. One thing I do want to point out is that with this front tub, you notice there is a lock right there. So if you want to keep gear secure in here, you know, that's important. In the past, that was really tough to do because if your propane is in there, you have to have access to it. So what they've done is they have put together a nice little hatch compartment right here where you can open this up, reach in, and turn off your propane bottle if you need to. If you have a gas leak, or any problems with it, you need to be able to access it quickly. So that's really nice, right there. Keep the rest of your gear secure. Now right down here, you will see there is another one. Let's see if I can get that open, because you've got a storage tube right there where you could slide in that 3-inch sewer hose or fishing poles, anything else that you want to store right in that space. You know, with a trailer that's only 18 feet long, you need to use every inch for the storage that really works. They've done such a great job on this trailer. And you know, if you're looking for an outdoor kitchen, great sleeping space, a small trailer that doesn't feel tiny, that has every amenity, you might want to check out this 360 CS by New Camp. It really is one of the most innovative trailers I've seen in a long time. And check out the sticker on the door. I don't know, the RV industry thought the same thing. I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.